Vietnam Veterans Day. Well, it's a day that is now a long time in coming. Okay, where when I first got back in '73, I never had that spin-on experience, but it was more or less a non-event, us coming home. Unlike the Gulf War and all the honors that they received, we just kind of came home and integrated back into society without much, if any, recognition. But over the years, we've come to be recognized as a proud force, and now we're honored. You know, every time something like this happens, people will come up to you and say thank you for your service. And it's quite an honor to tell anybody that you were a Vietnam veteran.
It's good to be recognized, but it's long overdue. And for a lot of guys, it's too late.
It's a day of remembrance. For me, it's getting very close to the end of the year as we get closer to 50. Although the date on my action says 31 March, stuff really started to happen on the 30th. So right now it's personally just going back and reflecting on right now 47 years, and we've got 3 more to go to 50.
Well, it's really great that there is actually a day now set aside where we remember our Vietnam veterans. A lot of people in this country remember that our Vietnam veterans as a group really weren't treated well when they came home. Not like previous generations of warriors whenever they returned from our battlefields. And so it is great now that our country has learned that lesson, that we should always honor the service of our warriors regardless of our feelings about any particular war. That continued forward in my time of service during the Persian Gulf War and Desert Storm, and has continued through the deployments in Iraq and Afghanistan. So it's really great to have recognition for our Vietnam veterans finally, and we appreciate their service and their sacrifice as we do all eras of veterans in our country.